Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you're doing fantastic out there. In this video today, I was asked in an email if I could run 2 diesel heaters off of a small power station. So that was an excellent question. So in this video today, we're going to use this little 500 watt X-Star power station to see if we can run both of these Hcalory diesel heaters. So both of them have the plug and play power adapters plugged in. So right now I've got the power on. I'm just going to let these things start. And I will push the power button on both of them. Now, you might be wondering why this one is sitting back a little bit. That was so that I can line up the exhaust. I have the door open, so there's plenty of ventilation. I have this pipe coming out so that the heat is about the same level. So let's go ahead and get this fired up and see what happens. Hopefully you can see the screen here on this power station so you can see the wattage. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to push the power button on both of them at the same time. Start heating, they both said. I got the fan on. Right now I'm drawing 55 watts. 94 watts. 130 watts. 165, 187. Hopefully you're able to see that. 206. I feel air. I feel air coming out of the exhaust as well. 246 watts. 263. 269. So what's happening right now is it's warming up the glow plugs on these, and the last time I used each of these units, when I turned them off, I had them on the max heat. So the gears are all the way up to 10 on both of these units, as you can see there, hopefully. So both of them are on high. It's just a matter of time until things get heated up. As you know, these diesel heaters take time to turn on and time to shut down. 260 watts. Now just a minute ago I saw 270 something, and I'm just waiting for the fuel pumps to kick in, and right now the glow plugs are heating up. 284. I can still feel the fans. 277. Okay, we got the fuel pump and I hear combustion. Fuel pumps also started over here. 283 watts. 291. They are both, I can hear the pumps working on both of them. 261. I'm starting to get a little heat on both of these. And now that I have combustion, I think the wattage that these things are drawing is going to start to drop. Got a little bit of heat coming out of them. Not a lot of smoke. They're just cranking right along. I'm down to 47 watts. Got plenty of heat coming out of these things. And they're still climbing as far as performance. They're doing good. So hopefully this answers your question. Can you run 2 diesel heaters off of a small power unit? Yes, you can. 59 watts. They're just coming up to peak performance. Part of that startup. Works fantastic. So right now I have both of these units running at peak performance, and I'm drawing about 77 watts. And they are putting out a lot of heat, both of them. They are hot, hot, hot. Very warm in here right now. 83 watts, 86 watts. yes, it can definitely run both of these diesel heaters, no problem. 90 watts, 93 watts. Lots of power coming out of these things. Hopefully that answers your question. I'm going to go ahead and shut these guys down. Stop heating, it says. So now we'll go through the shutdown process. This is pretty straightforward. The fans and stuff are going to run. It's going to just let the heat and stuff, it basically cleans out the combustion chamber of any smoke or anything that might have been in there. So this is a process, takes a few minutes. 220 watts. Right now the glow plug is really hot. That's why I'm getting such high wattages. The off words are going to flash until they're completely dead. Once the fan stops, this off word will go away. 266 watts at the moment, and that is just fantastic. But gosh, when those things were cranking, they were really cranking. It was putting out a lot of heat. I mean, one unit does good, but two, holy smokes. So we're down to 18 watts, 19 watts. It's just the fans ramping up, clearing out the combustion chamber. This one here on the left is blowing a little harder right now. The one on the right, it's blowing, but the one on the left is really blowing harder. 26 watts, no problem. I mean, these things run good. They're very efficient heaters. If you're interested in either of these heaters, I think these Hcalorys are awesome heaters. I'll put a link in the description box down below where you can find these. Down to 25 watts, 23 watts, and it is not over until this off flashing stops. So you don't want to turn off your power station. If you do, you could actually damage these heaters. So they need to complete this shutdown cycle. 17 watts. So I'm just going to take a look up here. Yeah, it's still flashing up here too. Says the word off. Down to 17 watts. That was fantastic, because this X-Star is not a super powerful unit. It's only 500 watts. It has 678 watt in the capacity of the battery. That's watt hours. But yeah, as you can see, it clearly runs both of these with no hitch, no problems. It is easier on the unit if you start them one at a time, because when you start them at the same time, sometimes you will get a fault. I've seen that happen before. It'll give me like an error, and then I gotta restart them. Sometimes they'll both run from the start of the bell, and then other times I gotta start them independently. But the question was asked, you know, like, I think this is a person that has maybe wanting to heat 2 different rooms or something like that, and they want to have 2 units. So hopefully this video helps you out and answers that question. So yeah, I like this small unit. This thing cranks and it's small. But I can't say enough good things about these diesel heaters. They put out a very high, they produce a very hot, dry heat. They're fantastic. Another thing to make note of is when these shut off, they will give an audible sound saying have a nice day or something, and then the off will go away. That's how we know completely that they're finished. So the fans are just really slowly running. I got 16 watts. Thanks for using. I wish you a safe journey. That one's done. See, it says the time now instead of off. This one's done. We're down to 13 watts. The fan is off on this one. This one's still blowing. Takes it a little longer apparently. 13 watts, that's not much at all. Yep, it's still flashing the word off. Thanks for using. I wish you a safe journey. So now I can turn my power station off. These units are done. I want to say thank you guys for watching this video today. I hope it helps somebody out there. If you're interested in these heaters, I'll put links in the description box down below. Please like this video, share this video, drop some comments, and until next time, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.